Everybody, it's John DePietro for New England RV Dealers, and I'm at Rousseau's RV, and I'm in Lakeville, Mass. And the reason I'm here, it's because it is the great month of May, and my sign guy is soon to be the star of my show, because May is the month for making memories. And on behalf of NERVDA and okay, let's get rid of the mystery. Our man behind the mystery is Randy. And Randy, you know what? It's crazy in here today. Normally I come in during the wintertime when things are kind of slow, but we had to wait like 20 minutes for you and your colleagues to have a free moment. Why is it now? Everybody seems to be. Does the weather have a lot to do with it?
The weather has a lot to do with it. We're getting hammered now. Everybody was behind. Those storms in March really did a number on everybody. Now everybody can get their unit out of storage or out of the backyard, find out what they need, get them cleaned up, and get them ready for camp season. June is going to be camping month, as I understand.
Yeah, exactly.
So they're putting a big promo on that too.
Exactly. And you know what? We talk about cleaning it up, and you've got quite a selection of cleaners over here for just about everything. And what do you recommend to people, rather than just go on their first trip with the grime from last October? They should really give it a good cleaning. It makes the trip much more pleasant, right?
Yeah, we recommend keeping your unit clean. It's going to make your investment last. And we've been suggesting to people that at a minimum, in the spring when they take their unit out, and in the fall when they put it away, they give the unit a good cleaning on the roof. The roof is the key to preserving your RV.
Okay, and why is that, Randy?
Because when you get your weather and everything, it's concentrated on the roof. If you get some kind of a intrusion through your roof, through your vent, the seams around your vents and stuff like that, it travels through the unit, and it's just like your house. It's the path of least resistance, and it's going to go down.
Yeah.
And if it ends up in your floor, a floor repair is a major expense.
Yeah, and certainly this past winter, we've had a lot of wind. I mean, right down here in southeastern Massachusetts, a lot of issues with trees coming down.
We've had a number of people come in that took their cover off the unit and found out that a branch had come down, bounced off the cover, but it had pierced the lid and everything underneath.
Bounced off it?
And so there was no evidence until they took the cover off that there was even a violation.
Okay.
We've been placing vent lids and refrigerator vents and like crazy, and small hole repairs.
Okay, small hole repairs. And that's so important because as we've seen in several instances, once that water, it might not be a visible hole.
No.
But once that water, which seats its own level, it goes from the roof to the walls to the floor.
Right.
And then you're into the big bucks for getting it repaired, right?
We actually had a gentleman come in the other day. He had bought a new unit elsewhere, somewhere down the south, and he was having, 3 months old, he was having problems with water accumulating inside. And we found out that there was, on both of his lids, there was a couple screw holes that weren't even silicone. That little hole was
just
enough to let
tiny.
the water accumulate inside.
Okay, and that can wreck your furniture, it can wreck your carpeting, and get mold in there,
Right,
and
right.
that's the last thing. So, I mean, as I look around here and I put the camera up back, you've got stuff that people don't even know that they need it.
Right. We don't focus on pink flamingos and stuff like that. We focus on the parts and the supplies you need to keep your unit comfortable. Sure, we have some of the other stuff, but our focus is keeping your unit healthy.
Okay, and having the store like this, I mean, it's great for the do-it-yourselfer guy, but you know what? Say somebody sees that roof leak and they just don't want to get up on the roof. I mean, it's something that you can handle in your service department, right?
We handle it. The small stuff we're doing right now, the bigger stuff, we tend to have to push that off into the fall when it's slower, just because there's so many things coming in. And we rent trailers too, so we have our fleet coming in and out every weekend. Yeah,
and that was another thing I wanted to talk to you about. Rentals are getting more and more popular, so people should. I mean, what do you got? How many you got in the unit?
I believe there's 8 or 9 pop-ups in our fleet. There's 4 travel trailers, and we have 3 21-foot motorhomes.
Okay, so those are really great for people that are trying RVing for the first time. Last thing you want to do is rent a 45-foot diesel pusher.
Yeah. Well, the other thing is, a lot of times when we have somebody that's on the edge, we will recommend renting the unit first before they make the investment to make sure that's what they want, that they like it.
Yeah. Yeah, because they have to deal with the septic, you know, clean water, dirty water, brown water, gray water.
You can experience the whole thing without putting the big cash out first.
All that other stuff. So tell us where you're located so people that are interested can come down. And we should say that you also, I'm going to turn the camera around here, but you also have a full a full line of units for sale. Rockwood and other great brands. Tell us roughly where you're located. Not roughly. Tell us specifically where you're located.
For your GPS, we're at 150 Bedford Street in Lakeville, Massachusetts, and we're at the corner of Route 79 and 18, just minutes off of 495.
So 495 is right there, and
Yep.
even 95, the junction of 95 is just up the street a little bit.
Yep.
So anyway, and say hi to the Mass Good Sam people. They just checked in, and say hi to them. So we want to thank you so much for being with us at Rousseau's. And Randy at Rousseau's, folks, if you have any questions on anything to do with RVing.
Yeah, come on down, check our website. We're trying to run some specials over the summer. We're doing a whole new facelift here, and we're moving into the 21st century. We're trying to refine our omni-channel marketing to give people other avenues to get to what they need.
Great. Okay, buddy. Thank you so much.
All right.